Hello, everyone. It's William here. How are you all? I hope you're having a great day. Um, it's a busy, busy, busy day here at Allegory Gallery. Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to sit down to chat with you all for a little bit. It has been busy. I've been doing a lot of packing and shipping today, as I promised I would be doing. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us today. If you're out there, please say hi and please hit the share. I've been so busy today that I didn't actually get a chance to put up the banner before I went live. I did a banner for Friday. Andrew will be, we will be debuting. Andrew will be debuting. I'm sure I'll be helping his newest and latest pieces available on Friday. Hello, Norma. Thanks for joining us. And so on Friday, we'll have Andrew's newest debuts. I believe he is either at the cottage or headed to the cottage soon. We've been back and forth all day, but I don't know if he's downstairs or not. I've been up here in the office now getting ready for the last little bit of time here. But he's going to be working the next few days on finishing up some things and working hard on some stuff. He already has a bunch of stuff ready. Some of it he's previewed already, but it's actually going to be debuted on Friday for sale. So if you didn't get our email, check your email for that. There are links to the Facebook event that's already set up, and also the YouTube event, the YouTube channel live link is there. You can also see all of that on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. But if you're not on our email list, it's a great time to just go to allegorygallery.com and go to our links tab in our menu. So go to the links tab in the menu and you can join our text message list or our email list. And it's a great way to stay informed with the things that we're doing. It's also a great way to be able to connect with us just in case anything should ever happen to our social media. So we do ask, if you like what we do, we hope you'll join our email list and text message list, especially that email list. The text message list is like, you can do that too, but it's much nicer because we actually have control over the email list. We can export that and we can take it with us to different providers. Some of the other lists, the text message thing, some of those are not as easy to do that with or even possible. So please join our email list if you're not on there already. Again, that's allegorygallery.com. Go to the links tab in the menu and the links page will come up and you can select join the email list. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. So I put that event up earlier today, and then I forgot to put up the banner for what we're doing tonight. We're doing more of my favorites. We had a good time, I think, last night. I had a good time with y'all. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. It was a nice night, and I enjoyed hanging out with all of you out there, and we appreciate you being out there with us. So I pulled some more of my favorites today, and I hope you like them too. You know, whenever I do these favorite shows, my favorites change often. I have to admit, some things stay the same, right? Some things always stay the same. Let's see. Oh, Kim has joined us. Hello, Kim. Thank you so much. Susie says, can't wait for Andrew's debut. Thank you. I can't either. I can't wait to see everything. Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Probably like you, my favorites often change depending on, you know, my moods, I guess. Sometimes I'm really into certain stones, and sometimes I see them so much, or we buy them and we show them and we use them so much. Sometimes I get worn out on them, so my favorite stones change. And then they come back around sometimes. So I always think it's interesting, even for me, when I'm pulling my favorites, to see things that I'm like, that used to be one of my favorites, but now this one is more my favorite. Sometimes it's a color, sometimes it's, you know, a material. So I think I have a lot of, well, I have some African glass tonight. I have some gemstones tonight. I have some metal tonight. I think I have a pretty good mix of things tonight, and I hope you'll like it. I hope you'll like it. So we're going to do that. And I pulled another few things from the online store to show you. Not many today. I only pulled a few things from the online store because, in case you didn't know, we are still having a sale for my birthday. Use discount code HAPPYBDayWilliam to save 24% off everything in the online store. And it's 24% because my birthday's on the 24th. So, and I'm 24 years old, right? That's how that works, right? But usually we don't go above 20% for our sales. We often have 15% sales or 20% sales. So this is a good time. If there's anything in the online store that you've been looking at, 24% is a pretty good savings. It's finally getting warm enough that I can go to the cottage and pack and ship. So I will be catching up on orders from the online store, and there is a slight delay on shipping, but I am working to get everything out for y'all. So that is going on. Excuse me. I keep. It's like I don't talk at all. Andrew and I talk to each other, but we talk in the house, and it's like we talk quietly to each other. And when I have to project my voice for the lives, my throat always seems to get clogged up. So yeah, we're running that sale. That sale goes on through tomorrow night, around midnight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time to be exact. And you can use Happy B-Day William in the checkout, in the code bar, or the discount code area. There's also links in the email. If you click on those links, they will take you right in there, and they automatically put that discount code in there for you. Usually, make sure before you check out that the discount code is in there. Just make sure that it's discounting things for you. Everything, I think, in the online store, Andrew's artwork, my pottery and my things that are in there, gemstones, Czech glass, African glass, all of that is on sale. All of that is on sale. Teresa's here. Hello, Teresa. Thank you so much for joining us today. Oh, I did, if you are interested, I came up, I'm going to, if you don't want the bracelet, the triple wrap that I made, I'm going to do it at $168 for you if you want it. It's going to go higher if I put it in the online store, though. Andrew and I did the costing out. So, Teresa, if you want that, you can send me an email or just let me know at that price. But it will be higher when it goes into the online store. But I figure for you, we thought about if you really do want it, we can give you that discount. It's going to be, I think, $198 when we put it in the online store. So if you want it, let me know. Teresa says, I want it. Okay, good. Thank you. I will put your name on it. I will put a clasp on it, and then I will put your name on it, or put your name on it first, right? And then I'll put a clasp on it. And I'll send you an invoice for that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Not only am I thankful because I'm glad people like the things I make, because I don't make a whole lot, and I'm sometimes shy about making things because as much as I tell other people everyone's creative, I still have a little bit of that in me. Like, I'm not an artist. I'm not, and I think sometimes a lot of us have that. So it's really nice to see when we put things out into the world that people want them. And also, those are some really nice beads. Andrew's had some of those he's been talking about for a long time, and especially those pearls. So thank you so much. Marianne's lurking. Hello, lurker. Hello, Marianne. We appreciate you being here. It's always nice to have you too. So I have, I think 40 lots. 40 lots of my favorites. Teresa says, your jewelry is beautiful. Thank you. It's so weird to hear that and see that because I'm like, I don't know. I guess we always doubt ourselves more probably than a lot of other people do. But I appreciate that a lot. I do. So tonight I have about 40 lots of my favorites. We're going to go through those. And then I have, I don't know, 20 or 30 lots of the Tucson Review. For those of you who didn't see the Tucson shows, I figured I would do more. We did some review yesterday and some people grabbed a bunch of those, so that's great. I appreciate that. And we're going to do some more of the review tonight because while people can rewatch, obviously, sometimes it's nice just to see the things that are definitely still here, right? Definitely still here. Marion says the bracelet is gorgeous. Did I just say that? I read it in my head. I don't know if I said it. Thank you. I'm just so scatterbrained today. I've been doing so much. I do appreciate that. So we are, we're going to review some of the Tucson stuff. So I will do the Tucson review after the Williams favorites. So we'll do Williams favorites first, and then we'll do the Tucson review, because I know some people watch the Tucson shows. And if you want to bow out at the Tucson shows, at the Tucson part, the review, you can feel free to, you know, go to sleep or leave the live. But if you do want to see the Tucson review because you missed all the Tucson shows, or you just are wondering, you looked and said, oh, maybe I still want that, or you want to see if it's still available, I have more to show you today. Not everything, obviously. We have 2 giant bags full of this stuff right now, and I'm pulling some of it to show you a little bit each day to do the review. So that will, hopefully that works out for y'all and y'all like that. If you get bored though, we can, well, you can leave. I'd like you to stay and chat and hang out, but I get it. You may not want to see more of them. And then I have just a very few things that I have in the online store that are on sale right now that I figured I'd bring your attention to that maybe you've missed in the online store. So I figured I would show those to you today as well. And that'll be after. We'll do that at the very end of the Tucson review. Or maybe we'll do those because it's so quick. Maybe we'll do those in between, so that if you did see the Tucson shows, you can definitely, after that point, head out. And maybe we'll do some giveaways. I don't know. We've been doing giveaways a lot here at the end of the show. So at the very end, we'll probably do some giveaways. So that'll give you some incentive to stay or to come back in a little bit. So yeah, how about that? Okay, let me catch up. More people are jumping in here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us all. Kimberly says, I hope you got your back rub. I did not make enough for that. So I did not get it. I did get very good soup though. Andrew was worn out. He was making that soup for so long. I did not hold him, even though I didn't make enough. He offered, I'm like, you don't have to do the back rub, because he was making that soup for hours. So the soup was delicious. The soup was delicious. And I have lots of soup left. So I have soup for tonight too, which I'm super excited about. I was gonna have some for lunch, and then we had some ramen. We get these, I forget what it's called, spicy something ramen, and they're like Cup of Soup brand, and they are so good. Andrew and I were like, we could eat a gallon of these. They do have 50% of your daily salt intake in one little thing, so I definitely couldn't eat truly a gallon of those with my heart issues, but they are good. And so every once in a while, they have no MSG in them. They're one of the only ones with no MSG. They have no beef or chicken in them. Sometimes you have to watch, because there are 2 main brands. There's like Manchurian, and there's another brand of ramen noodles, like, you know, just the packets. There's 2 different brands. One of those brands, the soy, even though it's soy sauce flavored, you would think it's vegetarian. It has beef or chicken stock or powder in it. So we can't, as vegetarians, we don't eat it. So there's another brand that our grocery store started carrying, and even the chicken flavor is vegetarian. So we have those as well. But we both really like that sweet, I think it's sweet chili flavored ramen from Cup of Soup brand. No MSG, which I love MSG, to be honest, but it's bad for your heart if you have heart issues like mine, AFib. So anyway, we had that, and so I didn't have the soup for lunch. So I'm gonna have lots of the soup. I still have I got some Tuscan bread, some some whole wheat Tuscan bread yesterday, and I had that. We had that with the soup, and I have more of the bread and I have more of the soup, and I'm going to feast tonight because Andrew made a gigantic pot of soup. Lorraine is here. Hello, Lorraine. Donna is here. Hello, Donna. Thank you for joining us. Let me see. Who else? Teresa asks, how was your birthday soup? Delicious. Delicious. Donna said the soup looks delicious. Yeah, in the picture he showed, it looks even better. Like he showed a picture of it in the pot. When I put it in the bowls and it mixed all the stuff more together, so good. And I got these sweet peppers from the store. I'd never seen them before, but they're some kind of sweet pepper. They're supposed to be for eating raw. Like you can eat the pepper. They're supposed to be so sweet. But he put that in the soup, and they were so good in there. And potatoes, got the little fingerling little potatoes. Well, it's a multi-pack of potatoes. So good. So good. Michelle said those are good. The cup of soup things, yes, they are. Marion says, you should have lots of soup if it took Andrew hours to make. Yes. We do have lots of soup. We have lots of soup. He was cutting for quite a while down there, cutting potatoes, cutting mushrooms, cutting vegetables. Yeah, it's a big pot of soup. Of course, we eat a lot because we generally eat once a day. Sometimes we eat lunch. We had a little bit of like the little cup of ramen. That's not a lot for, so we eat big dinners. That's just the way both of us have always been. I've my whole life, only eaten dinner. And I'm finding as I get older, that's harder to do. I did have some cereal today for breakfast. I had some cup of soup for lunch, so maybe I won't need as much soup, but the soup was so good, I think I will probably be stuffing myself with soup again tonight. So I don't know how long it'll actually last, but should be for a few days. Suzanne is here. Hello, hello. Suzanne says, Andrew, I mailed your stuff. I'll let him know. He's not actually here. He is either at the cottage or heading to the cottage or getting ready to go to the cottage. I've been up here in the office for quite some time here this evening, so I don't know if he's actually gone yet or not. But he's going to work on some more things for the debut on Friday. He's going to debut a bunch of his stuff on Friday. If you missed that announcement, we sent out an email today about it. But I'm also going to post about it on Facebook and whatnot. So if you liked his little mushroom creatures and all that stuff that he kind of previewed here on one of the lives, he's actually going to debut it for sale on Friday, along with some other things, maybe, whatever he gets done, if it works out. That's the thing with all this, is sometimes it works out and sometimes it all doesn't. So you never know. You never know. But hello, Suzanne. Thanks for joining us. Susan is here too. Hello, Susan. Suzanne says we had broccoli and cheese soup. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love broccoli and cheese soup. I do. I love broccoli and cheese. It's such a good combination. Norma says, I missed last night's William's Favorites Live because I was setting up a new smart TV for today's switch from cable to streaming, but now I'm watching on a giant, to me, 50-inch screen. That is big. That's awesome. I'm glad you can watch us on the big screen. You have to let me know how all the colors look on that newfangled TV. We haven't gotten a new TV in a while. Thank goodness, though. I don't need to buy a new TV. But I'm glad ours is lasting. Yeah, that's exciting though. So I'm glad you can watch today, and I hope you can rewatch from yesterday if you want to. But I will be showing today William's Favorites. I'll be showing some things from the online store that are on sale right now, and I'll be showing a bunch of a Tucson review at the very end. So those of you who've already seen the Tucson shows and don't care about all that and got what you want, you can bow out if you want to. But we will be doing a Tucson review for those of you who may missed it. I thought I was going to get these all in the D-stash over the weekend, then I kind of forgot that my birthday weekend was packed full of things to do. So I know we keep talking about doing why are they doing the Tucson stuff again? It's just going to be real quick. And it's because I wanted to get them into the D-stash and I thought they'd be moving there faster. But I have been busy. And tomorrow I'm going bright and early to visit my mom and brother, since my brother had his issues and surgery, he can't do as much around the house, and they need to chop wood to heat their house. So my mom is calling in the family troops, and I'll be going up along with some of Adam's friends, my brother Adam, some of his friends, and his coworker, and my dad, and we're all going to go chop some wood, and they need some help loading it. So that's what I'm going to help do. So bright and early, I'm going to be up there doing that. And I don't know how long that'll take tomorrow. So that's a chunk out of my day that I won't be here to do any of my work. And then I have pottery tomorrow night. So I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done today, trying to do packing and shipping. I'm going to be doing a bunch of that on Thursday because I'll be at the store most likely on Friday. So it's like I feel like I never have enough time at the cottage when it's actually warm enough or temperate enough to be there. But it is what it is. And I thank you all for all of the patience that you give us. Kimberly says, soup is better on the second night. I think so too. I'm very excited for it tonight. Very excited for it tonight. Oops, some comments jumped. One moment. Nora says the soup looked really yummy. It was. Tracy is here. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you here. Says, hello, sorting beads and finally catching the AG live. Well, thank you for catching one today with us. I'm glad you can sit down. I'm sorry Andrew isn't with us today, but you've got me, and you can hang out, and we'll hang out and we'll do a chit chat, and we'll do some looking at pretty beads today. Marion says it usually takes me about an hour to make soup. Well, it probably took him at least an hour to cut things. He was doing that, and then seasoning and making sure it was seasoned right and all that stuff, that process. And then he was up here with me with the live, doing the live with me. But he was still going back and forth monitoring the soup. So I count all that. That has to count. You gotta let it make. And I didn't have to do anything. I just smelled it and then ate it, and it was good. Hello, Danette. Thanks for joining us, Danette. Glad to see you here. Anna's here. Hello, AG family. She says, thank you so much, Anna, for joining us too. Marion says, I made cheese scones this afternoon. Should have used a little more liquid. Oh, they got too hard on you? I do love scones. Scones, however you want to say it. Anna's having potato cheese soup. Nice. Danette had Swiss steak, mashed potatoes, and cream corn for dinner. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Teresa had vegetarian stir fry. I love a good stir fry. Danette rewatched yesterday's show today. Good, thank you. We appreciate that. Let's see here. Nachos for our main meal, says Susan. Nice. Oh, I love some good nachos. Michelle has her husband's surgery around the corner soon. Yes, and we wish him well. You said that's in, did you say 9 days yesterday? So 8 days? Is it 8 days today? Kimberly says potato cheese soup sounds yummy. It does. It does. Potato and cheese soup sounds yummy. The broccoli cheese soup sounds yummy. I think I'm craving some cheese, veggies and cheese. Debbie is here. Hello, Debbie. Thank you for joining in. Glad to see you here. Donna says, I had Zataran's jambalaya with cornbread and tossed salad. That sounds good too. That sounds great. Lorraine says, I'll be back. All right, Lorraine, I'll be back. Then it says, I love broccoli cheese soup. Me too. The sad part is it's broccoli and cheese, but again, you have to be careful because a lot of people who make it still use chicken stock. So I can't eat it. We have to be very careful. Like if we're trying to support people in town, or people are doing homemade stuff, or they're doing fundraisers, we always have to ask, what is the stock? Because even if it sounds like a vegetarian soup, sometimes people like potato cheese, broccoli cheese, they sometimes use chicken stock, and we have to be very careful about that. Let's see. Cinnamon just took my husband's undershirt from the dirty clothes hamper and brought it into him in the computer room, says Suzanne. Don't they do funny things? Funny things, right? Says, hey, you need this? So you left this here. I know. They do the funniest things sometimes. Yeah, our cats have been a little bit wild today. They're running around a bit today. Idabelle, she's been very wild today. She's been in a not so good mood lately. And Gilbert, he's been in a very good mood actually. He was running around a little bit today. Gertie, she's been running back and forth through the kitchen, through the living room, into the entryway. So they've been having some fun running around. I think that the warmer weather, they can feel it's getting a little warmer, is feeling a little bit better for them too. Marion says, if I made broccoli and cheese soup, I would probably use chicken stock. See? Then I can't eat it. Yeah, I don't know why people do that. Because there's vegetable stock out there, or vegetable broth. And Katzumi says, Donna, right? Exactly. Michelle says we would use veggie bouillon. Yes, you can use bouillon, which is great. If it doesn't have MSG, we have to be careful because sometimes the bouillon cubes have MSG. Sometimes the veggie bouillon has chicken in it. And you got to be careful when you're buying this stuff when you're a vegetarian. The things we learn. Trace said our cats are very wild today. Something must be in the air. Yeah, I think so. Dennis says, sounds like kitties have cabin fever. I think so. I was making some things on the laser for some orders, and I had the window open a little bit. It was cold out, so I always seal up the window anyway when the laser's in there, but otherwise you get fumes and coming back into the house more than normal. But as soon as I open that window, all the cats come running up to it to try and smell the air. But yeah, I think they're getting a little bit of the cabin fever, right? Suzanne says we use mushroom broth or veggie broth. That's good. Teresa says I always use vegetable stock in soups. Yeah, it's so good. Like I don't miss the difference between using vegetable stock and when we used to use chicken or beef stock. I guess because we flavored up with stuff anyway. Mary says, if I knew you'd be eating my soup, I would use veggie stock. Thank you, Marianne. Michelle says, I think it tastes better. I love vegetable stock. I mean, I've always loved vegetables. I've had no problem with it. Susan says, we always use veggie stock too. Yeah. Danette says, it was damp out today. Thermometer said 50, but was in a blanket, wrapped in a blanket, chilled, and couldn't get warm. Yeah, it said it was around 50 today, but the feel like was 41 here, I think, at one point when I looked. It was 49, but felt like 41. It is damp out. And it is, yeah, it's damp. And it was cold. The house is chilly. I will say that. This room, I have my sweater on now. This room is warm, but because we had the heater in here and we forgot to take the heater back down to the living room last night. Andrew's neck's been bothering him, so he slept on the couch because it feels better to him last night. And I came down this morning and he was like freezing, wrapped up in covers because it was so cold down there. I said, why didn't you get the heater? He just didn't. It's one of those things sometimes, like when you finally get yourself wrapped up, even if you're like a little bit uncomfortable and cold, you're still wrapped up. So you don't want to go and get anything, right? And I think that's what it was. Trace says, I make my own vegetarian stock. That's good. We do not. We buy store-bought, store brand veggie stock. Sometimes Andrew makes his own, but generally we don't. We just don't anymore. Probably because of the time it kind of takes. Even though I guess you could make it and let it sit, right? But yeah, we don't. It was always good when Andrew did make his own, though. He used to make his own chicken stock and veggie stock. He'd boil bones and all that good stuff when he was doing chicken stock. It's always really good. But now we do the quick way. We buy the store brand veggie stock, and it's good because we always spice it. Well, Andrew spices it up, you know. So, yeah. But that was mostly what we did today. Andrew's been working on his projects. He had a few meetings today. I've been working on packing and shipping most of the day and combining orders and all that good stuff. And yeah, making plans for the rest of the week. So again, Friday is going to be Andrew's debut of his mushroom creatures and the other things that he showed on the live the one night that he started making during his latest class that he took in Charity Hall, and he's working on more stuff, hopefully, if it all works out. Like I said, it's always you never know with this enamel stuff sometimes. Is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? So that'll be on Friday. Tomorrow I will be mostly away all day at my brother's house and then at pottery class. I'm very excited. I made some things. I glazed some stuff last week, and I am excited to see how it turned out. I think my teacher, I think Amy, my teacher, was going to put in a glaze fire. So I hopefully will get some stuff back tomorrow. I have a lot I need to get on the website of my pottery. It keeps collecting around here, and I just haven't taken the time or had the time to take pictures of everything. So I'll get more of my pottery on the website too soon. And I'll probably work on that while I'm up at the store on Friday. That's probably something I will do. And I will, yeah, hopefully. So I'm hopeful. I played around, and I think I made some hopefully nice combos. I'm excited to see how they work out. I didn't use flux this time to force things to run. So I hope I put enough glaze on it that I piled it up enough that it's going to be running. But if not, I should still get some very pretty, I hope, things. But I think I only got 2 of them done. I spent a long time on stuff last week. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited to see how they come out. Michelle says, my mom made her own when we were kids. Mostly my mom, I think, bought stock. We bought stock or used bouillon cubes, usually. Marion says, I buy stock, but I do add herbs and spices. Yeah, it's good that way. Teresa says, I make a big pot and freeze in quart batches. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Dominion's here. Hello. Says, nice to be around some nice animal, plant, and art appreciative people, right? Yeah, we hang out. We like the things. We like the things, all the things. Gotta have love for all the stuff. Yeah, so that was my day. I hope you've had a great day and a great week so far. It's Tuesday. It feels like, I don't know. It feels like, I don't know what day. It feels like much later in the week than Tuesday, but I have to remember it's trash night tonight. I got to take out the trash tonight. But yeah, it's going to be a busy week. The week's already booked. But let's flip the camera around. I don't want to take too much time and get into the lots tonight. This is William's favorite part 2. We're going to start with WF. That's the lot numbers. WF, William's favorites, 31. And I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. WF 31 is where we're starting tonight. We did 1 through 30 last night. So if you missed that show, catch the replay on YouTube or Facebook. And then we're going to show you some things on the online store that are on sale. And then I'm going to do a very quick Tucson review from things that we brought back from Tucson. If you missed the Tucson shows, these are some of the things that are still left in stock and still available. And we're still going to give you those introductory prices that we had for the Tucson shows. Because those prices will be going up, some of them significantly up once we put them in the online store. All right, let's flip this camera around. I think I put my stand backwards today. Let's do this. Settings, camera, not that camera, this camera. Flip the camera, don't flip the camera. There's that. Let's take away this banner. take away that banner. Let's put on this banner. To purchase from this video, you will take down the lot number. So this is how it all works. We give you a lot number, WF31. You take down that number up there, put it in an email to info@allegorygallery.com and hit send. It is first come, first serve. We only accept claims via email. Marianne's going to say good night now. Everyone have a good time. Thank you, Marianne. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with us a little bit. This will have a lot number, a price, and then if there's a number down in this corner, that's how many of those things we have available at the price shown. All right, that's how that works. Please send a new email every time. Compose a new email, a fresh email every time. If you reply to an old email, it groups your emails in our inbox, and you miss out on things because it brings everything up to the latest email instead of in timestamp order. So don't miss out on things, please, and send us a new email each time. Now, let's see here. I'm getting caught on things. There we go. Get some lights on here. Okay, let's rearrange. Let's rearrange some stuff here. This can go up here. This can go up here. This can go over here. There we go. I fight with this every day, and I'm like, if I just rearrange things just a little bit, it might actually work out a lot better. All right. Okie dokie. Get my drink. And let's get this party started. If you know me, you might know right now I'm having this like love affair with orange and yellow. I've been talking about these for a while, and I don't know why, but I am. And so I picked out, hello Angela, thanks for joining us. I picked these out. I think these are super cool. This is going to be WF31. And here's a nickel. I still haven't found our penny. I probably gathered it up again. But these are vintage check glass. They're kind of a twisted twisted coin. And you get this whole lot of them for 10 bucks. They were $12. We'll do them for 10 tonight. Do them for 10 just to give you an extra good deal. But you get the whole lot of them. That's more than a strand right there for sure of check glass. But you get the whole strand of them, or a whole lot of them, WF31. And this is a 12 millimeter twisted coin. 12 millimeter twisted coin. Dinesh says, I'm taking my mom to lunch tomorrow and casino after for her birthday. I can't believe she's going to be 80 tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to your mom. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see here. We have WF31. Dominion, send me an email and I can look into it for you. Send me an email because I can't answer those questions during the live. I don't know which ones actually. I have to look and see what I've shipped and what I've not shipped because I've been shipping a lot lately. Always send an email if you have questions about shipping because I can never answer them. Generally on the live, other than a general idea of where things stand. But I'm happy to look into it for you. Whoa, I lost all my papers. One moment. One moment. Oh no, everything's falling. See, this is what happens when I'm all by myself here. Okay, everything's falling apart here. Get it back together. Get it together, William. Get it together. Let's see. What can I price these good for you? What can I price these good for you? These were 60, but for you all, let's do them at 48. 48. And I have 2 of these. Whoops, did I write 2? No, I did not. I have 2 of these available. These, I think, were from Tucson stuff last year. These are 2 strands, each strand, and on this you get amethyst, smooth rondelles, you get the smoky quartz, you get the rose quartz, back to amethyst, then you get some lemon quartz, then you get some garnet. They added the garnet in there, and then you get the clear quartz. So these smooth rondelles are about 8 millimeters. 8 millimeters. WF32. 2 of them available, $48 each. And these strands are, I love these. I love this. I love combo strands like this. 16-inch strands. I love combo strands like this because they're so nice to have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You don't have to buy all the full strands for it. And I think I love these. I think these would make an amazing bracelet. I just like the way they're the good size for that, I think. I like the way they stand up and then how they catch the light. I would mix and match. I would do more of them. I wouldn't do chunks. I would mix them together more than they are. But I love these. 2 of them available, WF32. Some of these things I found and I totally forgot we even still had. I don't know why these never made it to the website. To be 100% honest with you, I'm not sure why I never put them on the website, other than maybe I just haven't had time. But I did put a batch of that stuff on the website, and that wasn't in it. So I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, that was WF32. WF33. These were 10. I have to leave them at 10. WF33. So these are African glass beads. And you get these 3 between each one of these larger ones. And these are already done on large, very large. Look at that large stretch cord. Very large stretch cord. If you wanted to wear them like this, you could just wear them like this. But if you wanted to take them apart, these are about 12 millimeter beads. WF33. WF33. 1 of these available. These generally sell really quickly whenever we have them. So I'll be surprised if this doesn't, but we'll see. Oh, I didn't check the junk to make sure today we're good. It's been a while since I got into the junk mail. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Get back here. Delete some. Okay. WF33. WF34. Trace says African glass beads are wonderful to work with. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. WF34. Now I have to see how many of these we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 pairs of these. They're $1.50 a pair only. We priced these really well. These are carved stone butterflies. We do them at $1.50 a pair. We pair them off for you as best we can. And there are 5 pairs available at $1.50 a pair. Carved stone, hand carved stone. I like this one with the brown. Some people may or may not like that. I do. But they're drilled top to bottom. Tracy's asking calcite. I'm not sure if that's a calcite. It looks more to me like a quartz. It looks like quartz. I'm not 100% sure though. But they're super cute. They're super cute. They're not marked. And Andrew's not here. Andrew's usually the look, those ones would go together. They have both brown marks on them. Let's do it that way. I think they're quartz. We've just sold we've sold 4 pairs already. Thank you so much. We've sold, oh no, wait, 33. Somebody said 33 times 2, but 33 was we only had 1 of it. So if you sent an email recently, you may have meant 34 times 2. Please check. But 33 did sell before that anyway. But I think this person meant 34. So I'm going to say that 4 of these have sold out of the 5. Trace says, whatever's still in there, they are super cute, very spring. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm so into yellow and orange right now. You're going to probably see a good bit of yellow and orange. Maybe. Yeah, I did. I pulled yellow and kind of orangey or orangish brown even. You're going to see that today because I'm kind of in that mood. So $1.50 a pair only. 5 pairs. I think we've sold 4 of them so far. Hello, Julie. Says, hello all. What did I miss? Nothing much. I mean, just a few. You missed all the talk, but I just started the selling show. So we're restarting from yesterday, WF30. So we made it to 34 today. So we've only done 4 lots today so far that we've missed. All right. WF35. Let's see what I pull out of my bag of favorites today. These are cool. These are so cool. And I'm going to do $8 on these. These are, I think, mahjong tile beads. And they're vintage plastic. And they're only $8 for all of them. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 of them for $8 only. 12 of them for $8 only. And they have double holes, top and bottom. So if you wanted to make them into a stretch bracelet, you could. If you wanted to dangle something from them, you could. And I think they're super cool. Black and white with the mahjong tiles, vintage plastic. They are approximately 22 by 31 millimeters, WF35, and those are sold. Thank you so much. I figured somebody would grab those up because they're such a good price and they're so cool. I love stuff like this. I love stuff like this. I told you these are my favorites. He said in a weirdly very high-pitched voice. All right, so somebody else tried to get those, but they're sold out already. Somebody else just tried to get them again, but they were sold out already. But I do have WF36. So what can I do with the price on this one? Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them here. So we'll do, since there's half as many, we'll do them at $4, and there's 2 of these available. So there we go. We've got 1 strand there. Now these ones are drilled the other way. And we've got another strand here. All right. So the same strands, they are the same, but they are drilled top to bottom. And these ones are 22.3 by about 31. It's about 22 by 31 again. I think that's what the other ones were. So this is WF36. We've just sold 1 of these. Thank you so much. We have 1 left. $4 only. $4 only, and we just sold that one. Thank you so much. If you like making the bigger jewelry, these are cool. You just want them for a 1 pendant. That's super cool. I think you can make a lot of necklaces with these. And I think people would like them. I would like them. WF37. It's vintage plastic. Trace says, yellow and orange are happy colors. In ancient times, often associated with power and strength against negative forces. Yes! We don't need no negativity here. We don't need no negativity. So we used to have these ones at $72, and they are super worth it. But I'm going to give you all a hefty break today at $58 a strand. There are 2 strands available. This is the lowest I'm ever going to take these because I love them so much and I would rather keep them than sell them for less than that. Fossilized vintage coral. $58 a strand. Look at how beautiful. If you don't think those would make spectacular earrings, I beg to differ. Imagine the number of earrings you can make with these. Ooh, now that I see them again, I didn't take a close enough look at these. Now I'm a little afraid you're all going to buy them at $58 because yowza. Amy says, this is a don't worry about it, Andrew moment. I know. I know. Whew, that's, I don't know if I should have done that. Ooh, I'm kind of afraid. Kind of afraid you're going to buy them up because these are super nice. And they're graduated too, by the way. They're graduated as well. You know what? This strand is shorter. I'm only going to do 1 strand of these. I'm only going to do the 1 strand. So there's only 1 available. The other strand I have is shorter. And so I'm just going to sell, I should have sold the shorter one. That's probably how this was priced originally, was for the short one. Not realizing there was a longer one in there. Because these are magnificent. I'm keeping the shorter strand. Because I have plans, I think, for this. The coral is lovely, says Tracy. Donna says 37. Oh, wow. Danette says 37 is gorgeous. It is. I'm going to keep the shorter strand in case I don't get to keep this longer one. So far, it's still available, though. So I'm surprised. I thought this would fly off the shelf, as they say, at $58. This is a vintage strand, vintage coral, and 37 just sold. That's an impeccable deal right there. 37 just sold. Sold, everybody. Thank you so much. Somebody is going to make a lot of earrings with those, and if it's not the person that bought it, it might be me. Anna says, I hope it's flying to my house. You want me to tell you, Anna, or not? Okay. These, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 of them. Anna says, yes, yes, Anna, it is flying to your house. Congratulations. That's probably the deal of the night. I know I say that sometimes, but so far, I should have looked at those in the light before I put that price on them. But that's all right. That's all right. It's going to a good place, and I know for sure you will make use of them. Now, these are little glass beads, little glass face beads. I believe these are reproduction. I think Indonesian. I'm not 100% sure. I need to write some of this stuff down sometimes when Andrew's talking about it. But these look new to me versus some of the other ones that we've had before are older. And so that's also why they're only $12. They're only $2 each. These are super, super cute. Anna says these are so cute. I bought some last time. Thank you. And these have sold. So thank you so much. They're about 20.5 by 17. And they sold again. I'm sorry, I only have this one. But wait, I do have another batch of them. I don't know when it'll come up tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to find it right away. But if you want to know if you got these ones so you can plan for the next ones, you can let me know in the comments and I'll let you know if you got them. But only one person can get that one. WF38, WF39. Let me see if I can just find the other one real quick. I think I had two. Maybe I didn't pick it out because I thought I would see how that did. Oh no, here they are. Julie asked, did I get them? Julie, you are the one, yes, who got them. You are the one who got them. This next set coming up is also $12. And it's these colors. So you get them in yellow. You get them in bright green. And you get them in the blue. So there's another set of 6 of them for $12. WF39. Julie got the last one. So if you tried for 38 and your name's not Julie, you did not get them if you want to try for WF39. All right. And these are the same size, I think. Let me measure them real quick for you. 22.2 by about 18.5. All right, 39 has sold. Thank you so much. And the other person who missed out on 38 got 39. So there you go. Julie got one, someone else got one too. I like when it works out that way. WF40. WF40. All right. How much are these? Is that all? Is that all? $1.25 each. And I've got only 5 of these available. I know some of y'all bought these before, but I have to show them again just in case. Just in case you may have missed them or you may want more. These are dyed bone dragonflies. They are drilled top to bottom. Dyed bone dragonflies, $1.25 each only. And this is like how that worked out, right? They're 26 approximately by 24.7. And they do vary in thickness. This one happens to be about 4.5 millimeters. Dyed bone, 5 of them available, $1.25 each only. And this is, they're really nice. I got some last time. Aren't they beautiful? WF41. All right, now this is very special. This is $15. This is a Laura Lunsford piece. Laura Lunsford piece. And this is one we've had around and deciding to sell it. Haven't used it, haven't made anything with it. So this is a Laura Lunsford piece. It's Rainforest Jasper. Looks like it's got some agate in there. Go WF41. Michelle, I have to look to see if everything has gone out. Sorry, I can't I can't answer it's more of a shipping question again, but I will try to check that out for you. WF41 is sold. Thank you so much. I barely had time to show that one. Yeah, I wish I could answer, but I'm not 100% sure, Michelle. I think, but I'm not sure. And I don't want to say and be wrong. And here's another Laura Lunsford that has Russian Amazonite. We've had a lot of Russian Amazonite in the Tucson shows. So if you got that, I figured we can let this one go too. $28. One of these available. WF42. Isn't that a beautiful piece? And can you imagine, I think I pulled some for tonight, just to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you this later tonight. Look at this Russian Amazonite, these rondelles, these faceted rondelles. If you got those, we sold one strand of those. Somebody got them. Or wouldn't these be cool? I'm going to show you these again later tonight. But these are the faceted pyramids in the Russian Amazonite. Wouldn't that be beautiful, making something with that? Ooh, so nice. So I'll be showing those again to you later. But somebody also got one of those during the Tucson shows. So if you did, you might be interested in this piece by Laura Lunsford. Donna says, Russian Amazonite is so beautiful, right? It's got those white streaks through it. I love it. WF42 is still available. Let me give you a size. I'm going to do it with inches, though. This is 2 1/4 inches by about 1 3/8 inches at the widest. WF42. Still available, $28. That's the price Laura had on it. We're just passing that price along. If not, that's okay, because I will make something. I'm tempted now that I showed those Russian Amazonite pieces and put them together. It's starting to, when you start throwing things around and putting things together, it starts to make you think about stuff. I'm thinking now. I didn't use that piece before, but I might be using it now. Let's see, how many of these do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these. And they are also $1.25 each. WF43. WF43. These are dyed bone. These are blue dyed bone. Normally we see them in the browns, but this is 25 millimeters by about 25.5 millimeters. And thickness on these varies, but about 4.5 is that one. And holes run top to bottom. But blue dyed bone, butterflies. 10 of them available. WF43. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm getting warm. Doing all this moving around. Normally Andrew's here to help me. This is not easy by herself. Especially, normally if I know I'm doing it by myself, I get everything ready in advance, but I did not have time today. We've sold 1, 2, 3 of the 43s so far. Thank you so much. 3 of 10 of those have sold. There are 7 still left. Remember, they're $1.25 each. WF44 coming up. Beep, bop, boop. All right. Oh, this is fun. Here's more of my yellow. All right. Sunny, sunny yellow. $8 for the whole lot of these vintage glass yellow drop beads. Look at how beautiful those are. Little rays of sunshine right there. Vintage glass drops. And you get all of these. I don't know how many there are. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about 33, something like that. I may have miscounted, but around 33. Michelle says, I'm thinking of fun ideas with the Beads of Courage kits. I bought a bunch, so I have a lot to play with. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Can't wait to see what you make. 15 millimeters by 9 approximately. WF44. 1 lot of these available. Beautiful, sunshiny, bright yellow. It's kind of it's that deeper yellow. It's not, I mean, it is bright, but it's almost an orange yellow. It has a, I don't know if you can see that. It has like an opalescent quality to the glass. Can you see? Maybe you can't see. Let me see if I can. You see how it's glowing? It's super cool. It's glowing on my hand. But super beautiful glass. WF44. I should hit this glass with a, yeah, that doesn't glow. Like the color of beekeeper's honey. Yes, Tracy. Super nice. That royal jelly? Isn't royal jelly that kind of yellow color? Love that. I like these beads. They're a lot of fun. Bright and shiny. WF44, $8 only for the whole lot. That's more than a strand of vintage glass right there, too. WF45. What's next? Oh, these are pretty. We had these. Let's see. What can I take these to? Danette says, would WF44 be for Pittsburgh Steelers colors? I'm not an aficionado in that, Danette, but I'm going to say they would be pretty good for that. The thing is they're not opaque, they're transparent, so that changes it a little bit, but I think they would be pretty good for that, to be honest. You know, I think so. It's a little bit difficult to tell because there are transparent places in them, so it varies the color a little bit. It's not all that dark, but I think you could definitely get away with that. Okay, WF45. Had these at $24 each. I think this size we brought down to 18 in the Tucson show. So I'm doing that again. And it says with black, they will be perfect. It says, I agree. Good. Michelle says, my friend is a big Steelers fan, always making jewelry for her. Nice. Michelle says, I think so too. Well, 44 sold. So thank you so much. This is WF45. $18 only per strand. Beautiful amethyst faceted rounds. These are larger ones. And I think we did 18 on the larger ones for the Tucson shows. Some of them I think went up to 24, but or 22. These are about 3.5 millimeter. They are beautiful. And very nice quality, all different kinds. I think we had smaller ones in the Tucson show this year. I don't think we had these large size in this amethyst. So if you got the smaller ones, these would be great to pair with them. Ombre out for you. And beautiful color. Beautiful beads. Get them up close for you. Stunning. WF45, $18 each. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, 4, 5, 7 of them available. 7 of them available. Michelle says, my mother-in-law's fave, she loves purple. Nice. Good price on those right now, $18 a strand. WF45. WF46 coming up. $5 each. 2 of these available. I love the carved body. It's one of my favorite things. And these are carved fish. The holes. They go through the mouth and out the tail here. Not all the way to the end of the tail. So out the tail here again. Through the mouth, out the tail. Hand carved bone. $5 each. We've got these 2 available. Super nice and light. Bone is nice and light. These would make very good statement earrings because they're super light. They'd be great for earrings. And I mean, they're big and impactful. I think they're really nice. WF46. 2 of them available, $5 each. WF47. We have some vintage glass. And this is Vaseline glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 beads for $6, 50 cents a bead. Vaseline glass, glows under a black light. Looks like that otherwise. Super cool. And these beads are approximately 10 millimeters. Yeah, about 9.5, 10 millimeter beads. Vaseline glass, WF47, $6 for that, and that has sold. Thank you so much. Someone was quick on that one. Quick, quick. Quick like a bunny, as my mom used to say. Did any of your parents have sayings, or have you ever come up with sayings? I don't know where my mom got that, but when my brother and I didn't want to do something, like when we were kids, we didn't want to take a shower at night, you know, after we'd been out playing all day, and we just wanted to go to bed, or stay up and watch video or play video games instead of go to bed. And she would be like, just get a shower, just go in there, just quick, quick like a bunny. Quick, quick like a bunny. And I still say that to this day. It's been lodged in my mind to this day. All right. This was an $86 strand. I'm going to bring it down for y'all. I was going to do 72, but let's do 68. Let's go down a little bit more. Is this another one I'm going to regret? Anna says, I've heard that saying too. Yeah, I don't know where my mom got it from. Mom, are you watching? Where'd you get Quick Like a Bunny? Where'd that come from? This is Lemon Topaz. I know I've had this strand on here before, bringing down the price a little bit. Lemon Topaz, not lemon quartz. When you look these up, they are different, and the prices on these are drastically different. Amy says, don't worry about it, Andrew. I know, right? 86 down to 68. This is a vintage strand of simple cut lemon topaz with immaculate clarity, transparency, beautiful color, that lemony color. This strand is a 16-inch strand of simple cut lemon topaz. They are kind of graduated from about, let's just say 9 millimeters wide to the widest one, I'm going to say is this one at about 18.8. WF48 lemon topaz. Each one of those would make a great pendant for the larger ones, or a beautiful pair of earrings for the smaller. They'd be asymmetrical, right? But that's okay. We like that. Or these could even be little pendants on a little chain. Simple. Michelle says just one and done items, right? Put one on, exactly. One and done. WF48. The lowest price I can give y'all was 86, down to 68. I was going to do 72. I said, what the heck? Let's go to 68. It sounds better, right? I don't know. It sounds better probably to buy. I don't know if it sounds better to sell. But, hey. So far it hasn't sold, so it might still be mine. But lemon topaz, at that clarity and quality, is often quite expensive. From what I've seen, maybe things have changed. I don't know. Maybe things have changed, but I haven't seen it at that price in a long time. Or better than that price. All right. This is vintage German glass from our friend Ava. It was $20. I'm keeping the $20 price on it. One strand available in this beautiful orangey color. It's almost a peachy orange. WF49. And I love the shape of these. And these are vintage German glass. $20 for the strand. About 12.5 millimeter beads. I don't even know what shape to call that. They're a little bit oblong. One strand available. WF49. 20 bucks. If that doesn't sell, I think Andrew will be happy to keep that one. I think that was part of his stash that he got at one point. Tracy has to leave and take care of critters. I hope you have a wonderful sew-in. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm glad to see you here a little bit. And I hope all is well. Stay in touch. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hello, Mary Jane. Thank you for joining us. People in, people out, right? I like when... Well, I wish everybody could stay with us all the time, but I know that's not always possible. Okay. We had these at 38. We'll go to 30. I can't go lower than that. They're too nice, and they will be actually more than that probably on the website anyway. Because a lot of the stuff I do have to start transferring to the website. I want to put new stuff on the website for people who shop there. This is orange chalcedony. Orange chalcedony shields, pointed shields in a faceted drop. So these are approximately 5.5 inch to 6 inch strands. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 shields on each in the orange chalcedony. Beautiful. I love these. That's WF50, $30 each, 2 of them available. If you're into orange and yellow like me right now, these are perfecto. Perfecto. WF50. 2 available. Let me get you the size of these. I guess I didn't measure them, did I? Slacking off, y'all. I'm slacking off. I'm thinking about that soup. 16 millimeters by 12. 16 by 12 approximately. 2 strands available, WF50, orange, chalcedony. All right, WF51. You like those shields but didn't like the orange chalcedony? All right, okay. Maybe you want some black spinel. Black spinel. How much is a black spinel? Well, it was $45, but for you all, well, you know, let's just take it down to 35. 1 strand left. Let's see if we can move it on. WF51, black spinel, faceted shields, $35 for the strand. Ooh, those are heavy. Heavy. You can tell that's the black spinel. $35 a strand only. Black spinel. These are 16.2 by 12.8, so by 13 or so. Is that right? 12. Let's say 12. Let's say 16.2 by 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. You got an extra one on there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Lorraine is back. Hello, Lorraine. Thank you for coming back, hanging out with us. WF51, $35 for the black spinel shields. 1 strand left. 11 drops on that. WF51. Oh, it must be 9 o'clock. My screen changed. Yep, it is. It feels so much later. I've been going all day. It feels so much later to me than that is. I have to be up early for me tomorrow to get to my brother's too. WF52 coming up. All right, these were $24. I'm gonna bring them down to, I can only come down to 20 on these. Really, they should not even come down. But I'm gonna do nice for y'all. There's only 2 left. These are sapphires. WF52, microfaceted sapphires. The blue-gray variety, mostly. $20 a strand. 2 strands available. Real sapphires. Look at that sparkle. Look at those blues coming out. And this is the other strand. Just to show you, they're both beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, I love these. I love sapphires of all colors. And these are approximately 2.5 millimeter sapphires, faceted round. Michelle says, I have these sapphires. Nice. How do you like them? How do you like them? WF52, 2 strands available, $20 a strand only, down from $24. If these go into the online store, they're going to go back up. These are nice. WF52. We on 53. These were 5. Let's bring them down to 35 since I think there's only one left. One left. One left. Michelle says, I love them. Good. Black spinel again. This time, oh no. My little tassel fell off the end. The poor little tassel came off. This time in faceted hearts. Faceted hearts. WF53. Faceted hearts. $35. 10.5 millimeters by about 10. One strand left. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 beads on a strand. This is a 7-inch strand of black spinel faceted hearts. WF53. One strand left. Papers everywhere. Why are papers so far everywhere? Okay, WF54. This is, wow, did we price this good? I'm just going to leave it at that because this was priced too good originally. This is a large metal pendant. WF54. This is sterling. I checked with Andrew to make sure. Sterling. There is a mark. I don't know what it is. Cora, something like that. And it's super cool. It is large, and by large, about 2 1/8 inches. Yeah, 2 1/8 inches round. It's got a nice big bell on the back. And it's only $44. And it would be cool. You could do a lot of things with it, whether you stuck things down in there. You could put felt in there and add a scent to it, essential oils. That could be cool. You could use this in a number of different ways and use different backings in there if you wanted to. But I think it's just such a super cool pendant. WF54, $44 for those of you who like something different. Sterling silver. The silver content alone is probably worth that. But that was an Andrew price at one point in time, so I'm just going to keep it, even though probably the price should go up on that. All right, WF55. Another one of my favorite things. Let's see what do I got in here. That's a good price on this. $140. 14, not 140. 14. $14. WF55. This is carved horn. These are carved horn beads. And these are approximately about 29.5 millimeters wide, carved horn discs. And you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them on the strand. Really beautiful color. WF55. These are vintage carved horn. And in inches, just for those of you who prefer that, it's about 1 1/8 inches. About 1 1/8 inches, give or take. 10 beads, 10 discs on the strand, $14 only. WF55. Okay, WF56. Ooh, we had this at 18. I'm going to bring it down to 16 for you, but ooh, I thought these are vintage crystal. Vintage crystal or glass with an AB finish. I actually, I at first thought these were going to be vintage plastic. They are not. These are glass. And they are beautiful. Check that out. And these are nice and big. WF56. These are about 15.3 millimeters by 38. And look at those rainbows from that AB finish. Isn't that spectacular? Spectacular, spectacular. And just so you know, in inches, that's 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches long, 5 of them available, $16 for the strand. Had it at 18, do it at 16, see if anybody wants it today. You never know. You never know. Every day is different. I feel different pretty much every day. WF57. All right, the other day in the yesterday, the other day, it feels like the other day, I told you about that ADHD time thing. Yesterday we had some beautiful smoky quartz in drops that we were playing around with, and I found these, which I absolutely adore. Beautiful smoky quartz, this time in a large faceted cube. Look at the quality of that smoky quartz. Look at the transparency. Look at the color. The color is so uniform. You can see right through those. Faceted cubes. And these are about 12 millimeters in size. 12 millimeters. And this strand, it's a big strand, y'all. Let me see if I can, they're a little loose on there because they need room to move. but that is approximately a 14, at least a 14-inch strand. $30, and this is a vintage strand of large faceted cubes, WF57. How are y'all doing out there? I haven't heard anyone say anything in a little while. Anybody, am I still alive? What's I haven't seen anyone say much lately. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Is anyone there? Everyone still out there? I know I can't trust these numbers that it shows me if people are watching. What are y'all doing? What's going on? What's happening? Anybody out there? I haven't had a claim in a while. I hope my email is working. It keeps saying it's downloading messages, and I don't know if it's getting through. Hopefully. No one likes my favorites tonight. Donna says, I'm here. 57 is stunning. Suzanne's here. Julie's watching. Oh, good. People are still here. I felt alone for a little bit there. Anna was washing dishes. What's going on? What's happening? What do we got here? Let's do these next. Oh, 57 just sold. Thank you so much. That's good. I was wondering, did I pick really badly today? Sometimes not every night is a hit. Sometimes there are major misses for sure, and that's okay. It happens. Let me see how many of these I have. These are really beautiful. I've got 3 of these. Mary Jane is folding clothes and watching. Everybody's doing chores. You're doing chores. That's good. I wish I could do chores while I do these too. Get some stuff done, right? But I guess this is me getting stuff done. The important part of staying in business, right? These are Hessonite garnet nuggets. Hessonite garnet nuggets. Vintage strands. Super cool. When you just want a big garnet, big nugget of garnet. Beautiful. Let's see here. You just had a claim for 40, and I want to see if 40 is still available. What was 40? Oh, yes. 2 of those. 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I had 5. Yes, so 40, the person who just claimed 2 of those, still available. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. WF58. Strands of nuggety goodness, Hessonite garnets. These ones are a little bit flatter. So these are more like, kind of like ovals. They're a little bit more flat. These ones are more nuggety. So if you want one or the other one in the bag, let me see here. It's a little bit tangled up. Let me get this, cut this piece off of it. So there, it's more nuggety too. So it's this one. We've just sold one of the 58s. Thank you so much. There we go. People are liking the things I do. 58. So we have 2 of these still available. $14 each only. Hessonite garnet nuggets. Hessonite garnet nuggets. I think those are spectacular. $14. Good deal. Oh, anybody have plans for this week too? I was saying I'm going up to my brother's house tomorrow, and Andrew has meetings a lot of the day tomorrow and Thursday. Friday I'll be at the store. Oh, Thursday night I'm going up to Johnstown to meet with some other business owners and have a little meeting just to get to know each other. And it's kind of they're doing a talk. And so I figure that'll be interesting. I don't think Andrew's going to get to go, but I'll be doing that Thursday night, and then Friday I go up to the store. All right. WF59 is this faux amber vintage plastic cross. Was $20, bringing it down to $16. It's a faux amber vintage plastic cross, and it is approximately about 7/8 of an inch by 1 3/8 inches with the bell. With the bell, but not with the jump ring, just with the bell. Was 20, now 16. WF59. I think it's really pretty. Really pretty. Michelle says, my nurse is coming over tomorrow, my normal weekly visit. Maybe it's time for my headache shot. Uh-oh. You having headaches? Andrew and I have been having headaches. He's especially been having headaches lately. Headaches are not good. Not good at all. Okay, this was... What was this one? There it is. This was 38. Let's bring it down to, oh, what the heck, 28. Let's just give you a dang good deal. This is a strand of chrysocolla drops. Chrysocolla drops. Wow, I priced these too low. That's another one I should have looked at under the light. But the price is the price. I'm going to leave it there. You know, once we put it there, I don't usually like to take it back. Chrysocolla drops. Michelle says it stops the headaches. The headache shot is a lifesaver. Mary Jane asks, where do they put the shot? Is it like one of the Botox shots? WF60? Put it in your arm. WF60, chrysocolla, beautiful drops. This is about a 9-inch strand. They're graduated slightly from this side, but that's not a huge graduation. You can see. Anna says winter is rough for migraines. I think it's the dryness that doesn't help. That's for sure anyway. WF60, this one just sold. Thank you so much. $28. Good deal on that. Michelle says no, it's totally different medication. And it says I used to do Imitrex shots. They could go in the leg or the arm. Hey, Sandra. Sandra just joined us from Sweet Pea Gemstones. Thank you for joining in. Let's see. What all do I got in here? I think, let's see here. Did I? Yeah, I guess I have enough to go to 70. WF61, $15. This is an S-word crystal skull. And that's, get out my little trusty polishing cloth here, my microfiber cloth. There we go. Look at that. I've already put fingerprints on it again, but Swarovski crystal skull, drilled top to bottom. I should say S-word, right? S-word crystal skull, sorry. So I don't get in trouble. One available, $15. Beautiful crystal skull. Let's see here. What's everybody saying? Anna does Nurtec now. Michelle does Emgality. is the shot. Teresa says, I take an Emgality shot for migraines once a month. It goes in my leg. Never heard of those. Thankfully, I've never needed them. But Anna says, that's what's on my list when and if Nurtec stops working. Michelle says, it's amazing, right, Teresa? I can't imagine. I feel bad for people who have migraines like that all the time. My aunt suffers from migraines a lot, but, oops, I forgot the paper. I think she's got some of that under control. 61 just sold the Crystal Skull. Thank you. WF62. Okay, this is some lampwork glass goddesses. I know some people have been working with goddesses lately. I've seen it a lot starting to happen out in the world, so I pulled these because I really love them. We had these at 55, and we'll go down to, we'll go down to 44. Anna says, the Botox has brought my number of migraines down to where I can treat each migraine instead of the preventative. That's good. Michelle says, I get TAC headaches. It's a special kind and other types of headaches besides migraine. Wow. All right, this is WF62. It's a goddess lampwork glass pendant. And you get the other bead at the bottom. I mean, this is already put together if you wanted to keep it just like this and use it, but you can also take these apart and use them as is. This is Teresa Lalibert from Lavender Creek. Teresa, I think Lalibert or Calibert. Lalibert? I think that's my L. Teresa Lalibert from Lavender Creek made this. So we do have the provenance of this. Provenance? What's that word? WF62, $44 for the Goddess Lampwork glass. And this bead, the size of this bead is about 1.5 inches by about 1 inch. Teresa says, I get TAC headaches too. Michelle says, they used to put me in the hospital a lot. Now Emgality saves me. That's amazing. Anna says, oh yeah, I know about the TAC ones. I'm sorry about that. I've never heard of TAC. What's it stand for? Maybe I don't want to know. I certainly don't want to feel them, that's for sure. WF60, 62, WF63. And this one was the same, 55. We'll take it down to 44. This is also Teresa Lalibert from Lavender Creek glass. And we have this goddess. Goddess Lampwork glass. I love the glass bubbles around that part. Lorraine is still here. Hello, Lorraine. Lorraine, are you watching behind? If you're on YouTube, I like to say this every once in a while. If you're on YouTube, please make sure that you are caught up to the moment. YouTube allows you to watch behind, whereas Facebook does not. And I don't want you to miss out on things. So I always like, when I think, like Lorraine just answered the I am here, I have a feeling you may be watching behind. We are live right now. Well, I guess if you're rewatching this, we're not live right now, but we are live right now. And you can be watching behind on YouTube. Take the scroll bar, move it to the front, get caught up with us. TAC headaches are a group of primary headache disorders characterized by severe unilateral pain in the distribution of the trigeminal nerve and associated symptoms, types of headaches. Trigeminal autonomic Cephalalgius. Wow. I will have to look at that. Sandra says, or you can just double click where it says live. Oh, I didn't know that. Good to know, Sandra. Thanks. WF63. This is the goddess pendant. Okay, those are the two goddess pendants that I've got for you all. WF64. This is $1.50. I've only got one of these left. This is an S-word crystal rondelle, faceted rondelle. And it is about, well, let's see, at the widest point, it's about 11.5 millimeters by 7.5. S-word crystal, faceted rondelle. You can tell they're meant to be shown that way. Well, actually, probably that way. But beautiful. WF54, only one, $1.50. Did I say 54? WF64. WF64. WF65. We're in the 60s, William. We're in the 60s. We have two of these available. We'll do them at $10 each. We've sold 60. Oh, that was 64. 61. Never mind. Nothing too crazy. These are African glass. This is kind of that lemony, lemon lime. It's yellow, but it feels like it has a little bit of green in it. I love this color. I love these beads. They're about 10.5 millimeters by about 15.5 or so. There are 2 strands available. They're actually stretch bracelets, but you could take them apart. They're on very thick stretch cord. You could probably wear them just like this if you wanted to, and they'd be fine. But you can also restring them up if you want. WF65, $10 each. African glass. We've sold one of these. Thank you so much. There's one left. One left if you want it. Come and get it. WF66. Up, 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 up. Oh, these are so cute. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these available. Michelle says it's really not fun when you get multiple kinds of headaches at once. I do not want that. Anna says cluster headaches are one kind of attack headache, so I'm so glad I've not had any that bad. Really feel for you who suffer from them. Yeah, when I get a migraine, that's enough. I can't imagine. These are carved agate fish. They're $1.50 each. And some of you have grabbed these before. Figured I'd run them again. I think they're so cute. I love the carved things. That's why I showed a lot of carved things tonight, or I feel like I did anyway. Or carved bone and the dyed bone. These are carved agate, little fishies. The holes go through the mouth and right back down, so they kind of would hang like this if you use them as a pendant. Let's see, the hole goes that way. So there they are. 6 of these available, $1.50 each. WF66. Alright, what's in my bag of goodies next? WF67. Thank you all for hanging out with me here. I always like hanging out with you all. Suzanne says they make cool I'm guessing earrings. Yeah, they would. Yep, earrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Carved bone fish. There are 7 of these available. Let's put them at $3.50 each. $3.50 each. Carved bone fish. And the holes, it's always interesting to find the holes in these. The holes go, well, they go through the head up here and out the tail back there, out the back fin. And 7 of these available. These are, oops. Just sold 2 of the 66. Thank you so much. These are approximately 20, I'm going to say 22 by 29, somewhere in there, 22, 28 and a half, 29. WF67, $3.50. Super cute. Very charming fish. Carved bone. Carved bone. WF67. All right. WF68. These are $10, and we have 2 of them. WF68, $10, and we have 2 of them available. Are these African glass? Again, stretch bracelets if you want to. You can see. This is kind of a root beer colored glass with some white and black. And these beads on here are approximately 14 millimeters by 13 and a half. 2 strands available. WF68, $10 each. I know we had a few more of these. I know some of you probably grabbed some of those before. They're really nice. Where am I at? 68, 69. Let's do these. This is $12. Donna says, I have 68 and they are more beautiful in person. Yes, they are. They're really pretty. And we sold 1 of them. Thank you so much. This is an S-word crystal coral. S-word crystal coral. Let me clean this up a little bit for y'all. Get my fingerprints off of it a little bit. S-word crystal coral. The hole goes front to back on that one. Beautiful coral piece. Well, coral glass. S-word crystal. $12 for that pendant. It is beautiful. I don't think they made these for very long. And this one is about 39 millimeters by about 29 in inches. It's about 1.5 inches by about 1 inch. 1.5 inches by about 1 inch. WF69, and that one has sold. Thank you so much. All right, I've got a few things to pick from here that I had for, I overdid it by 1. So let's see, WF70, WF70. Let's do these because I think they're so pretty. We had these at $6 each. Let's just end on a deal, $4 each. Amy says, I believe the core was produced in 2 sizes and 2 colors. I kind of remember 2 sizes. I don't remember the other color. All right. These are Moonstone individual. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23 of these available. And they do vary in size, y'all. But these are spectacularly beautiful moonstone, rainbow moonstone. They do, like I said, vary in size. If you want a smaller one, you can request smaller. If you want a larger, you can request a larger one. Some also, I'm probably going to have a hard time. I can't always find the flash. That's kind of an embedded flash. It's not as flashy. Some of them are more flashy than others. And some of them are flashing on, look at that rainbow. That's true rainbow moonstone right there. You just got to catch the light just right on some of these. There it is. I will pick out the flashier ones for y'all as much as I can, depending on what we've got. Also what size you choose. You can choose larger or smaller, or medium. If you want to do medium, I can. I'm just trying to find the flash on this one. Yeah, I'm not seeing that one. Like I said, some of them flash much better than others. There we go on that one. Let's check this one out. Let's see, we've sold 4 of these so far. Thank you so much. Lorraine says, are you showing moonstones? Yes, these are rainbow moonstones. I am showing that you're caught up now. Everybody's caught up. We just sold the other 68. Thank you so much. And I'm trying to find the flash in all these. Sometimes the flash hides from the lights here that we've got. Sometimes they just don't have as much flash. Yeah, sometimes they don't have as much flash. Sometimes they're just a nice kind of moonstone stone, which is pretty in its own too. Ooh, look at that one. Wow. So there they are. Anyway, they're $4 each. Like I said, I will pick out the flashier ones if you want. I can pick out ones if you don't want the flash so much. If you just want the pretty moonstone, I think it's pretty on its own too. Maybe you don't want that flash in there. It doesn't work with your design. If you're designing in and you just want more of a neutral color, this is a very pretty stone for a neutral. So there you go. All right, get this out here. All right, so that's the end of William's favorites. Now I'm going to show you a few things, just a few things that are in the online store, because right now, if you don't know, we are running a sale in the online store, and I want you all to be able to take advantage of that sale and save some good money. So I'm just going to make this even quicker, I'm going to read out the SKU. You can search for these SKUs in our online store at allegorygallery.com, and if you type these in, you'll go right to the product. This is ruby and zoisite. Ruby and zoisite. And these are little drops, kind of like a table cut drop. And they've got nice big hunks in a lot of these of ruby, kind of right in the center, which is kind of cool. And it's a really pretty stone. These are 8-inch strands. There's only one available. This is S1304. S1304. You can add this to your cart, put Happy B-Day William when you check out, and you will save 24% off of this, which I think they were $40 to begin with. So you're saving a good bit on that. These are about 8, almost 9 millimeter drops. And just to, let's see here. So these were, let me see if I get my keyboard out here. I move things around. So this was 40 minus 24%. That drops these down to $30.40. S1304. Great price on those ruby zoisite. All right, that's that one. Y'all know how much I love carnelian. I'm talking orange and yellow. Orange and yellow. It's my favorites right now. This is some beautiful carnelian briolets. Look at that color. Ooh, ooh, ooh. These are S1290 in the online store. S1290. And they are $45 minus the 24%. You would get them for $34.20 right now. $34.20 only. Oh, excuse me. For these beautiful carnelian briolets. This is an 8-inch strand. And these are approximately 6.5 millimeter briolets. Kimberly said, that's fun, right? Aren't these fun? Imagine these with some bright yellow, bright orange, some bright colors for summer or spring. So you can get these in the online store, S1290. S1290. Tracy says, bless you. Thank you. Mary Jane says, bless you. Thank you. 2 strands are left in the online store. I think they're both still left. That was as of earlier today. So as long as nobody has bought them up, they're still there. We had some Oahe Blue Opal in the show here for the Tucson show. And these are some that we still have in the online store. These have more of the gray in them than some of the others. So this is S1293 in the online store, and these are $45 as well. So they would come down to $34.20 only for the strand. $34.20, which is a really good deal on these. There's only this strand. This strand you're seeing is the strand you will get. These are hand-carved Oahe Blue Opal drops. They are graduated. This is an 8-inch strand. Well, 7-inch strand. Let's say 7-inch strand. These are approximately 17.5 by 11.5. Up to the largest one is 24 by 12. Dominion just came back, missed out on everything. Not everything. We're doing the Tucson stuff now. I don't know if you were, I don't think you were around much for the Tucson shows, right? So this is the online store sale right now that I'm showing. I've only got a few things to show you here. Then we're going to move into the Tucson show. This is another Oahe Blue Opal. This one's particularly nice, I think. It's also $45, goes down to $34.20. And these are Oahe Blue Opal graduated faceted coins. And I think these are super pretty. There's one strand of these available. You get a lot of that beautiful gray. Beautiful. Check those out. One strand. You will get this strand if you order these from our online store. S1291. S1291 is the SKU to plug in to get these in the online store. AllegoryGallery.com. and you'll get 24% off using Happy B-Day William as the discount code. Next up, S1300. S1300 is this green apatite. Green apatite. These green apatite ovals, small ovals, in the online store. These are 16-inch strands. Yeah, 16-inch strands of the green apatite ovals. Oh, that one's cracked. Green apatite ovals. That one's cracked. I'll probably need to take that one apart. So this is the strand you will get if you order those. They are $60 a strand. They come in the sterling silver lobster claw. It's marked 925. You can see it right there. And the sterling silver chain. And that's $60 minus 24%. Oops, come on, where's my 60 minus 24% is $45.60 only. $45.60 only. Suncatcher size, says my beaded bliss, says Kimberly. Can anyone tell me if the code is just for today? Happy B-Day William goes through Wednesday night, 11:59 p.m. Wednesday night. My birthday was yesterday. So we started it yesterday. That's why it's 24%, because it was on the 24th. The code will be good until tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. If you get our email, you should have that email too that tells you that, if you're on our email list. This is S1300. And the last one from the online store I wanted to show you today, because I love it so much, is this green chalcedony. Green chalcedony. These are $85 a strand, minus 24% with the code. Brings them down to about $65. It's $64.60. But look at this green chalcedony. Faceted rondelles. Look at it glowing. Such beautiful color. Green chalcedony. Very nice quality stones on this. Very good color. It's so pretty. Sometimes you see green chalcedony and it's like a drabby, darker green, or it's too bright. This is green chalcedony. Beautiful color. Amy's asking chrysoprase. Nope, green chalcedony. I don't know if it's the same thing. I don't think it's the same thing. But this is 1297, S1297, S1297. Beautiful color in these. And 16-inch strands on the sterling silver chain and lobster claw. $64.40 with the discount. After discount. Happy B-Day William saves you 24% off everything in the online store. Everything in the online store. Dominion says it'd be nice to be able to buy things from the button on YouTube. We have a shop on YouTube. You can go to our shop on YouTube. YouTube kind of picks the things in that shop though. So we just I think we let it just pick stuff. So I don't know what's in there right now. Usually the most popular, or it's tailored to what it thinks you will like. But you can also do that. All right, now we're gonna go quick like a bunny. Sandra says chrysoprase is in the family of chalcedony. Yeah, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say it. They are marked green chalcedony. So are they chrysoprase? Are some of them chrysoprase? I can't. Or chalcedony, I mean. Or chrysoprase, I mean. That's what I'm talking about. I go by what our vendor has marked them, generally, unless Andrew tells me otherwise, because sometimes things aren't always marked right. All right, now these are going to have AZ numbers because I'm not changing the numbers from our show, and that also helps you to know if you've already bought them, because I know some people lose track, right? Some people lose track. So we have AZ75. We're confusing, you know. I know, Sandra, I know. It's too late for that. I can't think anymore. So these are the Tucson goodies from this year. This is AZ75, only $20 for these faceted pyramids. These are about 5.7 millimeters. And this strand is about a 7-inch strand. Russian Amazonite. Russian Amazonite faceted pyramids, AZ75. I'm going to go pretty quick through these, y'all. So if you have any questions, please ask. And when you ask the question, ask with the lot number you're asking about, all right, in your comments. Because that way I will know what to go back and look at. AZ53 is also Russian Amazonite, $25 a strand for these faceted briolets. Faceted, what am I saying? Faceted rondelles. Jeez. Briolets. Faceted rondelles. See what happens when I go too quick? I can't keep up. 6.3 millimeters. Dominion says, I'm bringing my confused energy, probably. Who knows where it's coming from? I feel like there's an energy in the air tonight. So these are AZ53. These ones, you don't get the discount. I should take that away so don't confuse anybody. You don't get the discount on. They're already discounted. These are brand new items from Tucson. If you missed our Tucson shows, we did 4 days worth. So I'm just doing a quick review for those of you who may have missed those days, just to show you what's still available. And for anybody who's like wondering, what is still available? What do I still want to grab? This is the Rainbow Moonstone in the faceted coins. Again, sometimes the light here flashes with them, sometimes it doesn't. There are 2 of these still available, $25 each. Michelle says, I think William is part of the ADHD club, right? I told you. I think so. Some of these flash more than others. Some of them flash better if I had hit the light right. See, that one wasn't flashing at all until I turned it this way and turned it that way. But these are beautiful faceted coins in the Rainbow Moonstone, 10 millimeter faceted coins, 2 strands available, $25 a strand. And the prices you're seeing, some of them will go up to this price if they go to the website. If they don't get bought out here or in the D-stash, some of them may go up higher than that actually. So there you go. Some may go up higher. AZ102 was $36, bringing it down to $32 for y'all. This is Prasiolite. Prasiolite faceted cubes. Prasiolite faceted cubes. That's that green amethyst, for those of you who don't know Prasiolite. Green amethyst, or Prasiolite is the name. We have, these are about 6.5 to 7 millimeter. They vary a little bit. Faceted cubes, AZ102. Aren't those beautiful? Lorraine saying good night. Good night, Lorraine. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is an 8-inch strand of the Prasiolite, $32. Oh, wow, that's still here. I know, we sold one of them. We had 2. We sold 1. We're down to just 1 left. But I can't believe it's still here, honestly. It's such a good quality Prasiolite. Speaking of good quality Prasiolite, this one is also still here. This one I understand why. It's not for everyone. There are 3 very large drops of Prasiolite. 2 of them have inclusions. This one is pretty inclusion free. There's a little bit of something right there. These ones have more of an inclusion on them, which I actually like. I think it gives it more character and it makes it look less like glass. But you get 3 large drops on this for $24. Each one of those could be a pendant. You could sell that for $24 on a chain easily. Make your money 3 times back. Probably a little bit more than that, actually, depending on where you're selling. But that's Prasiolite, $24, AZ51. Let me give you the dimensions of just one of these here, just to give you an idea. They're about 21 by 14 and a half. I think that's wonderful. We have just one of these left. Just one of these left. And I think, is this the, I'm trying to see if this was the, I think this is the same size tourmaline that Andrew was using for his bracelets that he was making. This is about 5 millimeter tourmaline. And it's really nice quality, beautiful tourmaline. The hand cut, whether you call them heishis or hand cut rondelles. Beautiful tourmaline. As you can see, this was popular. We started with 7. Andrew took 2 of them for himself. So we went down to 5 of them. And we have 1 of them left. Just 1 left. 5 millimeter hand cut heishi. AZ50, $48. 1 strand left. And this strand, I think these are 16-inch strands. Let me pull this down. Get these all packed up. This is 14-inch strand. 14-inch strand, everybody. AZ50. Tourmaline. We had these pink opal AZ45. AZ45. Whoops. Pink opal. These are $60 a strand. 2 strands available. And these are approximately 6.3 millimeters. Let me check the other one. 6.2, yeah, 6.2, 6.3 millimeter heishi. And there are 2 strands available. AZ45, $60 a strand. All right, yesterday I think I showed the larger garnet shards that we had. This is AZ67. These are the smaller version. These are garnets, little shards. They look like little glass pieces, right? They're so cool. I love these. They're so different. And this strand is an 8-inch strand. These are approximately 5.8 millimeters, so about 6 millimeters. And there's 1 strand left. We sold 2 of them. We just have the 1 left. Super cool. Garnet shards. Drops. $25 a strand. 1 strand left. And you can claim these by sending us an email if you want. Or you can wait till they go on the website and they'll be higher priced. Don't wait, everybody. Don't wait. AZ71. I cannot believe this strand is still available. At $50. At $50 for this labradorite. Beautiful. Beautiful labradorite brelets. Large. Gorgeous flash in those. $50 a strand. One strand available. This is a 9.5-inch strand, and these are approximately 12 by 12 brelets. Beautiful labradorite brelets. One strand available. AZ71. $50. And granditerite. A lot of people have been talking about this stone. Granditerite. And we still have 5 strands available. I don't know how we've not sold more. It's so pretty. This ombre effect granditerite. It's such a pretty blue-green color. Look at that stone. Beautiful granditerite. We're seeing a lot more of this starting to come out into the world. Andrew said we had a strand of this a long time ago. I don't even remember it. And these are smooth rondelles, approximately 4 millimeters. 4 millimeter smooth rondelles, granditerite, $40 a strand, 5 strands available. And these are approximately, let me see here. That's about a 14-inch strand. Let me see. Yep, about a 14-inch strand of granditerite. AZ27. Such a beautiful stone. Oh, we've sold another one of those. Thank you so much. I'm keeping one of those. I'll tell you that right now. We had Andalusite, and I technically have 1 strand left, but I withheld showing it to you all the last 2 nights because I'm keeping it. I've decided. And I'm keeping one of the granditerites too, for sure. Because I love it so much. And here we have labradorite faceted cubes. The beautiful flash, $32 a strand. Sandra says, I bought a strand like AZ27. I paid 3 times as much. Buy it. See, you gotta wait for us to get it, Sandra. Gotta wait for us to get it. I don't think that was from us. Because I don't remember, if you got it from us, I don't remember ever having it. And we got a good price on these ones. So these, the sizing on these is a little bit different. So these are 6 millimeters, but these ones are about 5. So the 5 to 6 millimeter strands. This is a little bit smaller. If you want a 5 millimeter strand, we've got one of those. The other 2 are about 6 millimeter strands. But they all have beautiful flash to them. Beautiful labradorite, $32 a strand. And this is about 8-inch strand, an 8-inch strand. Got 3 of them available. We've sold 1 of them so far. Thank you so much. We just sold another strand of the grandidierite. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask everyone, there are some things being talked about, and I'm going to ask everyone, please be careful of talking about anything that might be super triggering to other people in the comment section. I'm sorry for what happened. There's some people are talking about suicide, but that can be super triggering to other people, and we don't want that in the comment section, please. If you'd like to carry on the conversation, please message each other with things like that. This is AZ6, $60, one strand only of these labradorite pennants. Anna says, yes, we don't want to get banned for anything. Yeah, my numbers just significantly dropped when those comments started coming up. So it's very possible that they're editing our video for comments. And I'm more concerned that it's triggering for some people who may be going through that or have gone through that, more than worrying about our broadcast. But yeah, I know we have friends that have been dealing with some things like that, and if they were to come on this episode, it would be very hard for them. So while I don't mind you all talking to each other in the comments, please do be careful. And if it's a private conversation or something that should be private, please message each other. I like you all making friends, but the comments are not the space for that. AZ6 is this labradorite. These pennants, these are beautiful, and they are $60 a strand, 12.4 millimeters by approximately 9.3. Anna says, I'm definitely triggered, but I also know how important support is. Please know I support you. Thank you, Anna. And it's a 10-inch strand, one strand available, $60 for the strand, down from $75. Will probably be actually closer to $98 or so when it goes on the online store, if it makes it there. It's a good deal at $60. All right, for those of you who love prasiolite, we've got some more of it. We've got two strands of these. These are beautiful graduated faceted rounds in prasiolite. Beautiful, that light green color. That's the green amethyst. Graduated faceted rounds. Look at the transparency on those. Beautiful, super high grade prasiolite. AZ9 is the number for these, if anybody's interested. This is another one that came at the beginning of the show. A lot of these are lower numbers. They came at the beginning of the show. People knew we had like days worth of beads, so I think these got overlooked because these are stunning. These are stunning. So this is 5 millimeters by about 8.5. 5 to 8.5 graduation. AZ9. Michelle says, I'm wondering if you still have one of the beads I was holding off on. I don't know. Anna says, yes, the comments were edited, so no, it was not AG doing this. YouTube moderates. Yes, I edited no comments. So if YouTube is doing that, that's probably why numbers started dropping. And YouTube found that. So please do be careful. Things said, it can affect your chat. It can affect other people in the chat as well. Thank you for letting me know, Anna. This AZ9. Let's see here. And this is love to all those who struggle. There is help. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, we want good vibes all around. We know people suffer, but we do try to make sure everybody is comfortable watching. We want everybody to have a good time and not have to think of that kind of thing when they're here. AZ63. Chunky. What was Chunky? Chunky. Anna says, I thought Chucky was funny, right? AZ63. These are black spinel drops. We've sold one strand of these, but there's still one left. AZ63. $25 only. These little tiny faceted briolets. Beautiful beads. Whoops, come on. These are about 6.5 millimeters. There you go. Beautiful. And this is a 6-inch strand. Black spinel, $25. One strand left. Mrs. says, oh, wow, never seen anything like that. The black spinel is beautiful, right? It's beautiful. These, I feel like they got some of the love they deserve, but I don't think they got enough of the love they deserved. Denise says, I removed the content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Our numbers jumped from 2 people watching to 16 now after that. So we were definitely being moderated. So this is pre-night. Beautiful pre-night, smooth rondelles. Pre-night smooth rondelles. AZ5. $21 a strand. Look at that beautiful quality. And what we were saying about this pre-night is you're getting the gemmy part of the pre-night. There's not a lot of the black in there. And this is something that we're seeing more and more often now, is that pre-night is coming to us more gemmy and less with the black flecks through it that you normally associate with pre-night. And so it's kind of a new look that's going on. And just look at the color and look at some of that flash in there too that you get. So these are smooth rondelles. They are about 5.5 millimeters. AZ5. AZ5. Are y'all liking the recaps? The recaps here? Does it help anybody? I know some people grabbed the granditerite so far, but I'm just wondering if it helps. If you want us to keep doing recaps like this, we can. Minnie says, looking forward to the beautiful glass beads I ordered, getting back into creating with these materials. Good. It's good to be creative. Definitely helps. These are jasper, and they are beautiful jasper. So, you know, sometimes we get caught up in all the more fancy, quote unquote, fancy gemstones, and jasper. Jasper is not always considered super fancy. You got fancy jasper, right? But there's a shorter drop and there's a longer drop. So you can choose which strand you want if you want any of these. Kimberly says, do they have a drill hole? Which ones? Which ones are you talking about? Remember, you have to give me the lot number you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about on those, but we Maybe you're watching behind because all of these are on a strand, so they obviously are drilled. So maybe you're watching behind. And if you're on YouTube, please do check if you're watching behind. Lena says, hi all, I had ladies' night, so I'm late. I sped through the catch-up, missed some good ones. Well, hello, Lennis. That's nice to have a ladies' night. That's nice. Anna says, I had to look at my invoices to see that I had already bought one of the Prasiolite cubes. So that was you. That was you who got that? The Prasiolite cubes? All right. Because I think we only have 2 of those. Good. Yeah, we only had 2. Easy 102, so there's only 1 left. Almost got another tonight. That's funny. Let me see something here. AZ. No, 2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second, Anna. Are these the ones you're talking about? These are AZ102. And I don't see you having these. I always thought it was somebody else that had these, and I just looked. So check your invoices again, because you might want to grab that one. Oh, what was 105? See, that's what this was 102. I don't know what 105 was. I can't tell you offhand. But the cubes are 102. Because I was thinking it was somebody else that got those. When you said that, I was like, what? I had to check my spreadsheet. And it wasn't you who had 102. 102 was $32. $32. And so far, let me check my email. So far, 102 is not claimed. I don't remember much, but that one was so special, I kind of remembered who got that one. And I was right, surprisingly. Michelle says, bye-bye cubes. Was that the one? No, because that probably wasn't the one you were working on, right, Michelle? This is AZ83. This is the labradorite drops. Beautiful quality, $40. $40. Well, I'm glad you said something. You can at least figure that out. Even if you don't grab them, at least you know you're not getting them. Because I would have Anna says, I can't find my list of what I got. I can tell you, you did not get 102. I know that for certain. But I don't know what the items are that you got because I only list numbers. Michelle says they are just pretty, right? They are pretty. All right. These are dyed howlite, and they look spectacular for dyed howlite. Susan says, I'm falling in love with all the gemmy faceted cubes. I know. I'm falling in love. I love these little pyramids. These little faceted pyramids. There's about 6.5 millimeters. And it says, right, I list the number, amount, and what it is. I only list the number, the amount, and the quantity available. So that's all I've got on my spreadsheet. AZ76. Because I was worried. I was like, did I miss something? Miss pulling one of these for somebody? Because I try to be very careful when I do that. And I didn't think it was you who got them. And I had to look. And no, I don't have that on the spreadsheet for you. All right. But at $32, they're a steal. I'm just saying. Just saying. AZ1, this is the very first one we showed in the show. These are garnets. People were requesting garnets. And look how beautiful these are. We sold one of these strands. There's one still left. Lena says, I started taking screenshots of everything I buy, otherwise I'm lost. Yeah, we always mention, well, we don't always mention, I should mention it more, but it is good to take screenshots if you would like to, because you will be lost otherwise. Maybe. Some people have good, Andrew has a very good memory, so he remembers things that he gets. He's like, that should have been there, that should have been there, that should have been there. These are graduated. Are they orange? No, Sandra. These are not orange. I mean, garnets. these are orangish. They're not really orange. We had some orange ones. These are on the verge of maybe orangey, but they are red. They are cranberry. Michelle says, right? Sue says those garnets are berrylicious. Yeah, they're on the verge, but they are more red than orange. That's how I'm gonna say it. All right, because yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. They're beautiful. They're really high quality. $70 a strand. They are impeccably high quality garnets though. Look at that. Says, okay, I wasn't sure if it was my computer. Yeah, they are more red. If you hold them in the light, they, because they are a garnet and they are in that kind of color range, they can have an orange tone to it. Susan says they're warm toned. Yes, they are warm toned. But they are, if you asked somebody what color they were, they would say red, I think. They're about 4.6 by about 7 at the smallest to about 7.8 by about 11 at the largest. Tamina says maybe these gardens would be nice for jewelry. Of course they're going to. This is already a necklace. You can buy it and wear it just like that if you want to. It's on sterling silver. But you can take it apart too. 16-inch strand of stones only. We don't count the chain and the lobster claw when we do these. So the strand of garnets is 16 inches. AZ1, one of them left. $70. We have $87.50 we put on there for the retail. That probably should have more like been the normal your cost. They're going to be more than that. That's going to be probably about $120 to $140 strand. So really you're getting almost 30, 40, 50% off depending on what we end up going with on those. AZ3. These again got some love, not as much as I thought they were going to get though. These are aquamarine rondelles and they're ombre too. Let's see if I can get these flattened out a little bit more for y'all so you can see that ombre effect. You can see there's a lighter portion, like a greener mossy aqua kind of right there. But it's mostly this high quality aquamarine rondelles. Like they're clear. Like look at the color. Look at the clarity. They're very transparent. Beautiful rondelles of aquamarine. They're transparent, and you can see they're on white, so you can see they have nice color. It's not like a blue string going through them. It's not like there's a blue string making them bluer, right? Sometimes they do that. It's harder to tell. These are on white string, and you can see that they've got a nice blue tone to them. Even if I take away my blue background, just on my hand, they look even better on my hand. Look at the color. So pretty. and only $21 a strand. There were 9. We're down to 6 of them. And they're about 4mm smooth rondelles. Dominia says, everything is probably even prettier in person than photos and videos can capture. It's true. It's true, y'all. Says, these have a soothing sense to them. I'm thinking about it. They are. Aquamarine, I love beryl. It's part of the beryl family. And I just love aquamarine. I love the beryls. They're so, other than like the mossy aqua, beryls are usually pretty pastel, and I love that. This is the tangerine quartz. This is the smaller size. I showed you the larger size yesterday. These are the smaller size drops. We have 1 strand only of this available. We sold the other one already. $32 for the strand. And these drops are about 11.5 by 11.5. Actually, 11.4 by 11.4. Very precise on that one. And it's this new kind of quartz, tangerine quartz. It's got this orangey effect from, I believe Andrew said, the iron in it. And sometimes you get the red, which I just blanked on the name. It has red in it, and it's quartz. And we sell a lot of that in the store in points and in raw form without being drilled. But these are really orange. These are orange. Tangerine quartz, AZ 127. $32 for the strand. 1 strand left. All right, just a few more, y'all. Just a few more, and then we'll call it a night. I'll probably do some, maybe I'll do some giveaways. See if I have some stuff around here. I don't have much around here for giveaways, but I'll do something. I'll do 1 or 2 giveaways. These beautiful amethyst briolets, AZ 118. I'm surprised these are still here. $32 for the strand. Really pretty, thick. They're kind of thick briolets. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on there. And this is a 10mm briolet. Amethyst, $32 for the strand. 1 strand available. Make a pair of earrings out of that. That's a $32 pair of earrings. Done. Pay for your strand. Use 2 of the 12. That's the kind of thing I like to do. I like to see you all doing too. All right, AZ 123. If you like the garnets, here's another strand of garnets. These are a purpley garnet. They're that true like berry purple oval, smooth oval. $60 for the strand. 1 strand available. AZ 123. AZ 123. And these are approximately 5mm by 7. 5 by 7mm ovals. Beautiful garnets. That beautiful berry, purpley red. AZ 123. I think I've got 3 more, y'all, and then we'll call this Tucson review for tonight over. Okay, these came in 2 different styles. They're $30 a strand. Just depends. You can let me know what style you like. We have kind of a shorter and a longer is what I call these, I think. This is Tiger Eye. I love this cut. I love this cut. And these are really beautiful Tiger Eye pieces. Super flashy. And then you have this shorter one. Faceted. Each one of these would make a little beautiful pendant. These kind of remind me of like a claw, like a bear claw or something. I don't know. That's kind of what they remind me of. I think they'd make a cool pendant if you're making stuff for guys too. I think that would be a cool pendant to have. AZ121. Of course, you know, anybody can wear anything, but I think those would be especially nice. Because not everyone thinks everyone can wear anything. So, you know, I think so. I think anybody should be able to. See, we did sell those pre-night cubes. Thank you so much. AZ102 is sold out. These are stunning little beauties. Super nice little labradorite drops. Look at the clarity of the stone and look at how much flash they still have and how much color. These are so gemmy. They're like little raindrops, gemmy raindrops. And there are 2 strands available. We sold one of these so far. $50 only per strand. Dominion says, too many gorgeous options. Curious if most people are crafting with these AG materials for resale or something else. We have a good mix. Some people make them just for themselves. Some people make for others. Some people do shows, 1 or 2 shows a year. Some people do 40 shows a year. Some people do no shows a year. We've got a good mix of people. People doing everything. These are approximately 8.5 to 9-inch strands. Sandra says, someone please buy it, lest I be tempted. These, you gotta get 2 people to buy them. And we've already run through them once. You better get these if you want them. 7, the price is gonna go up on these, by the way, for sure. About 7.5 millimeter drops. They are, look, think of the earrings, the raindrop earrings you could make. Put a few of these on a few chains, drop them at different heights for earrings, make little raindrop earrings. You use 3 on each side, so you use this much of the strand. So use that much of that strand. And you could sell those for easily $30-some per earring, per pair of earrings. You're going to make your money back fast with these if you make earrings. They're just beautiful. All right. Sandra says, oh, please stop. Well, I'm just saying, I just know what you make, and I think your people would love these. Like I said, if you put these on chain, I always say to do this, but if you put these on chain and drop them at different heights. So if you have a piece of chain that drops to here and one to here and one to down here, hang that from an ear wire with these little droplets on them. And of course you can do more. The more you do, the more impactful it could be. But I mean, if you start with 3, three's always, odd numbers are always good to design with, right? So you start with 3 and you see if that fills up enough. Or maybe you offer some that have 6 or 9 and you really go wild with the raindrop earrings, but the price goes up, of course. So you have a standard 3 and 3, then you have a 6, and then you have a 9, or you have more. I think that would be lovely. I was thinking about doing that with these, but unfortunately for me, these have both sold out. Fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know, but they're both sold out. Thank you so much. And then Susan said, sigh, so many gorgeous beads. I'm being led into temptation. I know, right? Here's the last one for tonight to save us all, right? You can choose from the smaller beads or the larger beads. They're graduated from one end. One just starts smaller and stays smaller. One starts a little larger and gets even larger. It just depends which one you like. These are Russian Amazonite briolets, and they are beautiful. And again, they are graduated down the strand. So they start smaller and they get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then this one starts bigger than the other ones, but they still start smaller and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And they're only $36 a strand, which is incredible. Incredible. Sandra said, or Michelle says, Sandra, I'm still hoping that what I want is gone. Was this one of them, Michelle? This is one of the ones you wanted? Says, well, shoot, one isn't. This is it. They're still available. Both of them still available. 2 strands available. These are approximately 7-inch strands. You can have the smaller strand or the larger, whatever you want, $36 each. Some people like the smaller stones. Some people want the chunkier stones. That's up to you. But these, Michelle, Venice Beach, these colors, some flashy earrings, some quick earrings, one on a chain on each ear, done. That'd be some pretty colors, easy to make. If you had some, I know you have that colored chain that you're using, that super colorful chain, that could be fun too, right? Depending on what color. I could see putting some purple with this. I think that would be fun. Put some pretty colors. Hey, you know, but I know. You got to get where you can get now, right? Sometimes you can't. All right, let me see what I've got around here to do a giveaway on. What do I have? What do I have? I thought I brought some stuff home. Let's see. Okay. This is, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these little blue vintage glass. When you hit them with a black light, they kind of turn green. They don't really glow, but they do change their color a little bit. Anyway, this is a giveaway. Let's think about, what did I talk about today? How about, what day is Andrew going to debut his new makings? What day is Andrew going to debut on the live his new items? First person in the comments to say it, Kimberly said it, Friday. So everybody, Friday, Andrew will be debuting his newest made creations. Kimberly got that one. Computer is starting to, the fan on my computer is running, and I don't know why. Now what do I do with bags? Do I have bags? Sorry, I'm gonna move this light real quick. Go over here and get bags. We also find another giveaway here in a second. Oops. Let me just set this up here for the moment. It's hard to do this. It's hard to do this on my own. Kimberly says, I'm in love with the feather in that collection. Ooh, get ready, right? Get ready. I don't know what all's going to be available. I haven't seen any of the newest work yet either. Let me see here. Let me find something else for the giveaway. Let's see, what do I have? What do I have? I'm digging through the... digging through my stash here. One moment, please. What's all this? I'm trying to find something that's decently good for you all. Let's find something. Let's put something here. There we go. One of these. Let's do one of these. And what else do I have in here? Sorry, everybody. You still out there? Everybody's still out there? Good, thank you. It's hard to find stuff around here. I wasn't thinking about a giveaway before I started. Let's see. How about this? Hey, I found my penny. I found my penny. Somebody asked pink. Well, I found my penny, so that must be... How about that? How about this? This was an $8 lot, and we're doing it for a giveaway tonight. So it's that. It's that. It's all these. And there's my pennies back. There. Found that. So that was meant to be. Let's see. What's the question? When is our next creative make-along? What day is our next creative make-along? We talked about that, I think, yesterday. What day is our next creative make-along? Name the date. I want the actual date. I want the actual date. Danette says last Friday in March. That is incorrect. It is not. It is not on the last Friday of the month. Michelle says, I just know the last Friday of the month. It is not. It is, Kimberly got it again. It is March 21st. It is always on the next to the last Friday of every month. Next to the last Friday of every month. All right. There's that. All right, y'all. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find one more thing. One more thing. Hopefully it doesn't take me as long as those other ones did. Let me go further into the depths. Further into the depths. these are cool. Let's see. Okay. These are some components I made. At one point we were selling these felt pieces, and people didn't know what to do with them, so I showed you how you can use a crocodile to add rivets and make these components. So these are pendants, or they could be earrings. So this is, we'll do this giveaway. And what would be the question for this one? Let me think. Let's make this should be an easy one. How about, sorry. How about where am I going tomorrow? And it's not the pottery class. Where am I going tomorrow? Not to my pottery class. Where am I going during the day tomorrow? We talked about this at the beginning of the show. Anna said those are cute. I thought so too. Michelle says moms. Nope. I'm going with my mom. Danette got it. Split firewood at Brothers. That's it. So these are for Danette. Hopefully you enjoy these. I think these are super, super duper cool. And I want to make a bunch of earrings with these. So I think I'm going to get out our felt. Our felt didn't sell very well. I tried to sell it one time while Andrew was away, and not a lot of people grabbed it. So I'm going to grab a bunch of them, and I think I'm going to make some earrings because I think they could be super fun. I think they're just fun. All right. All right, everyone. I'm going to set this aside because I can't find my bags already again. I'm a mess. Let me flip this camera around and say a quick goodbye to everybody. And this is nice of you to help out. Of course I have to help out. Of course. Michelle says, those are great, or cute, and that hole puncher is really cool. I know, right? That crocodile thing, you can still get those. So they're fun to use. That's the first time I really played a lot with it. And I liked it. They would be fun to bead. Yes, you could totally bead on those. You could bead on them, sew through them. You could bead around the edge. You could do, a lot of different things around those. Earrings. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you had a nice time hanging out with me. I enjoyed hanging out with all of you again. Wow, it's longer than I thought. Almost 3.5 hours. Thank you for hanging out with me for so long. I hope you enjoy your evening. I will be at my pottery class tomorrow, so Andrew will be doing something with you tomorrow during the live until I get back from my pottery class. So I hope you have a good time hanging out with him. Don't forget, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. A lot of times when I go to the pottery class, I don't get the banner out. Like today, I didn't get the banner out early. Sometimes that happens on his Wednesdays. So please just know we go live 7:30 p.m. Eastern time pretty much every single weekday. And you can join in and set an alarm, hang out with us, and chill for a little bit. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have an amazing evening, and I'm sure I'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully with some new pottery to show you. And Andrew will have some good stuff for you too. Maybe some Andrew's favorites. Who knows? All right. Have a great one, everyone. Bye, everybody.